Prynawn, croeso, good afternoon and welcome to the Bluebirds Nest Live. Coming to you from Powys today on this Boxing Day special as we bring you live commentary as Haverfordwest County take on Newtown. The race for the top six in the JD Cymru Premier is intensifying. So buckle up, these next few weeks are going to be pivotal in our season. It's been a while since our last league outing, which was back on December the 3rd when we narrowly lost 1-0 to league leaders Penabont. Our hosts today, though, the Robins, also played on December the 3rd, suffering a 2-1 defeat away to Britain Ferry Llanssawel. Aaron Williams, who starts today for Newtown, gave Newtown an early lead that day, but Ferry struck back through Corey Hereford and Jasper Payne. Payne scoring, I believe, deep into stoppage time, the 117th minute, following a bit of a delay during the second half there. Hopefully we won't need all that extra time to secure our own win today. The last encounter between today's teams was in August. We claimed a convincing 3-0 victory live on Scorio that night, thanks to goals from Lee Jenkins, Yori Humphreys and Owain Jones. Heading into the game today then, after games already played, we're still in fourth place with just 4 matches left in phase 1 of the JD Cymru Premier. A game in hand on Cardiff Met, who are at the moment with just seconds to play out at King Coy, just a point ahead of us. And we now have 2 games in hand, including the one that's about to commence. Newtown, however, sit 11 points behind us, but still have a mathematical shot at breaking into the top 6. Team updates. Manager Tony Pennock, yet again, some tough decisions to make this week, but we've arrived with a very strong squad. Unfortunately, we'll be missing Luke Tabone through suspension. Yori Humphreys, a late withdrawal with illness. Get well soon, Yori. And Owain Jones, who is unavailable this afternoon. On the incomings, however, Greg Walters is back in the mix today after shaking off some niggles, which will no doubt be great news for Bluebirds fans. So, team to begin with as they start walking down the steps here in Newtown. Teams to begin with: Zach Jones in goal, Rhys Abruzesi, Dylan Rees, the armband, Lee Jenkins, Corey Shepherd, Ben Fawcett, Dan Hawkins, Alaric Jones, Kyle McCarthy, Kyle Kenneford and Jacob Owen. And a very strong looking bench of Ivan Knott, Ricky Watts, Harry John, Greg Walters, Daniel John, Fletcher Picton and Ben Amoon. Newtown also feeling a nearly full strength squad themselves under the guidance of their new manager Callum Mackenzie. They've shown signs of a real resurgence after a tough start to the season. Mackenzie obviously took over from Scott Rusco in the autumn, and the Robins have been steadily improving. They line up this afternoon: Samuel Usher in goal, Callum Roberts, Robert Evans, Jason Oswell, Josh Locke, Zelly Ishmael, Aaron Williams, Jolion Harris, Calvin Smith, Oliver Sharp and Dominic Smith. As always this afternoon, we're live across all our club platforms for this festive broadcast: YouTube, Facebook and Twitter, and we're also streaming on the excellent Cymru Sport website this afternoon too. A big festive greeting to everyone tuning in. No doubt many of you enjoying some leftover turkey, no doubt. And myself and everyone at Haverfordwest County hope you and your families had a great day yesterday and can celebrate some more this afternoon. Always fantastic to see the engagement that Nest Live gets. Well over 100 of you already on board this afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. Keep the comments, questions, opinions, etc. coming throughout the game. Please feel free to get involved through chat functions, whatever platform you join us on today. For me, today's clash is going to be a tough one, I think. However, the bookmakers have, they've given Haverfordwest the favourites tag here because the home team, Newtown, are 3-1 underdogs. A draw available at 9-4, and us as 3-4 favourites. So let's hope they're right, and we do indeed head home with all 3 points later on this afternoon. The Robins are out in their traditional all-red kit, whilst Dylan Rees has just done the traditional handshakes and coin toss. The teams are switching sides. The Bluebirds sporting our black away kit with gold trim, designed by Tor Sports and sponsored by Gelly Moore. As I look around the ground here, attendance has in particular grown over the last few minutes. A few late arrivals perhaps coming through the turnstiles here at Latham Park, which is now sponsored by Montgomery Waters. There are plenty of Bluebirds fans in attendance this afternoon. Flags are up and proudly displayed. Can't help feeling that it's reminding me of that unforgettable playoff final here on May the 13th, 2023. Excellent support, as always, from our travelling fans, particularly for this Boxing Day fixture, which I have to say is the longest I've ever seen a Bluebirds Boxing Day or Christmas game for over 100 miles this morning for the boys from the Oggy Bridge Meadow. The longest across the league's fixtures today by about 50 miles compared to the other fixtures across the league this afternoon. But we won't moan about it. We had Bala away on a Friday night a couple of weeks ago and won 2-0, so hoping it's a good omen. Josh Locke currently on the ball in the centre circle. Whistle goes. We are underway. Newtown playing left to right. Are facing a Haverfordwest team that are looking to bounce back, as I said, following that loss to Penabont a couple of weeks ago. A bit of head tennis in the middle, but Jacob Owen opting to go down the Lee Jenkins overlapping on that right-hand side. Bluebirds look to be in the standard now formation that Tony Pennock and Gary Richards like to play. 3 at the back. It looks like Alaric Jones in the middle, Lee Jenkins to the right of him, Kyle McCarthy to the left. Abruzzese and Jacob Owen, the wing-backs. Midfield 3 at the moment has got Dylan Rees and Corey Shepherd anchoring with Kyle Kenneford in the 10 position. And then up front, Dan Hawkins, who returns to the starting lineup this afternoon in partnership with Ben Fawcett. Newtown themselves seem to be like for like with their formation. Josh Locke, the key man for me, the number 10, playing behind Oswell and Williams up front. Newtown, I believe, just shy of full strength. They've got Shane Sutton missing today through suspension. He's long-standing centre-half for the home team. He'll be a big loss for them, and hopefully we can capitalise on it. Really throw in from Jacob Owen. I've seen the ball go out all the way over the far side for a first goal kick for Usher. Beautiful afternoon here in Powys. It's very much sunshine, clear skies, a little bit chilly. I think 10 degrees. Tom Pritchard to my left on social media duty this afternoon informed me. We'll try and bring up some live stat updates for you shortly, if we can. Here we go. Fantastic. So you can see, you can follow along on screen or with the audio commentary this afternoon as Usher takes his first goal kick of the afternoon. Straight down the middle. Jenkins, obviously the man to find the forehead onto the ball. Half a chance for Kenneford. Almost pinches it. But it's gone through to Zach Jones outside of his box. All in green himself this afternoon. Clears long. Said the ball spending a lot of time in the air. The home side looking to clear the lines early doors. But underway, a couple of minutes gone here. He said Latham Park here, it's a funny old ground with lots of different types of stands all the way around the ground. The capacity can't be far off multiple hundreds of seats here. I'd say it can't be far off 1,000 seats across the ground, but many different types of stands. But the main stand, for those that know the ground, from where the change rooms are, that seems to be the fullest. I think people opt in to be this side of the ground purely for the sunshine that's glaring down on the dugout on the opposite side. Scorio cameras opposite us that they house themselves excuse me, above the dugouts. Newtown being told to hurry up from the official, who's Alex McKinch this afternoon. Last outing with Alex in the middle was against TNS away. Busy afternoon that one was for those that saw the highlights. Good afternoon, Elvin on YouTube. Great to hear from you. Hope you had a good Christmas, mate. Looking for a score prediction. An early goal for us would really set the tempo for an exciting afternoon, I feel. Goals have been hard to come by in the last few weeks. So Dan Hawkins does really well to skip past Zeli Ismail, another key player for the home side. Picks up first free kick right in front of us here on the halfway line. Abruzzese, Jacob Owen is on his own over on the far side. Abu hesitates for the crossfielder. Was almost on for a second, but gives time for Alaric Jones and Lee Jenkins to come forward for the first free kick delivery. Sun is clearly in their eyes, but good ball by Abu has come right across. Jenkins falls to the floor. Big appeals, not given for the referee. And it's Ishmael who comes away with it. Jacob Owen does excellent to just hold it up and manages to turn his opposing winger. Plays forward to force it on the turn on the halfway line. Dan Hawkins plays it, almost goes all the way through for Dylan Rees, who'd made a forward run there. Back to the scoreline prediction. Be massive 3 points if we pick them up today, considering results from around the grounds this afternoon already. As I said, we're just to confirm, Cardiff Met have lost at home, took the lead themselves through Vincent, but have fallen to Andy Dyer's Britain Ferry Llansamwel 3-1 there, King Coed this afternoon. Good news for us in the hunt for a top 6 place. Met sit 1 point ahead of us, but they've played 2 extra games now. But this game in front of us is obviously one of those, and another one that we are still to play. And also Barry Town, who are very much in the top 6 mix. They've played this afternoon, having led league leaders Penabont. They fell to a 2-1 home defeat. And I'm sure if you've been on social media today, you would have seen a picture of fake Nessa down at Barry Town United's ground, leading the teams out this afternoon. Impersonator of high standard, to be. Stats are off the screen for a second. Oh, there they go. They come back up. As you can see, first corner of the afternoon. Headed out by Rhys Abruzzese, I think. Corner coming in. Locke has gone to receive it short, but it's going to be put in an area headed wide of the far post for Oswell. Experienced campaigner Oswell up front, back at Newtown this season, having spent time in Conference North, I think he was last. Telford, I believe. Zach then, as I said, all in green, looking to get us back underway. Pushes his team to the right-hand side of the pitch. Rhys Abruzzese, half an eye on staying out wide left, but does indeed go across. So every single outfield player within 30 yards of each other now, as seems to be the fashion these days. Pinched in the middle by Dylan Rees. Ref waves play on. Dan Hawkins almost gets away, but great turn. McCarthy in the centre circle. Out to Abruzzese. Numbers ahead of him. Skips past Locke. Plays to Shepherd. Shepherd plays forward for Dan Hawkins. Going to get on the front foot. Dan Hawkins switches play. Jacob Owen round the back stick. Oh, just a little bit too hard. The pass. Great vision by Hawkins there. Goes out for a goal kick on the far side. As I said, great numbers of Bluebird supporters joining us up in Mid Wales this afternoon. I'm aware supporters bus was sold out, I should say, before Christmas, but could have been sold out twice, I believe. A number of people come up in cars. Pretty quiet journey up today. Lots of people opting to stay at home in the comfort in their own house. As I said, please feel free to get involved in the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Make me envious of those turkey dinners that are no doubt being warmed up this afternoon. Again, ball played forward, free kick, force it, brought down about 35 yards from goal there. It was Jolyon Harris who's brought down Fawcett. Half a chance again here. It's a long way out. Jenkins and Alaric Jones coming forward. As I said, Luke de Bourne missing through suspension today following 2 yellow cards that gave him a red at Penabont a couple of weeks ago in the league. Again, Abu on this one, but Jacob Owens come across looking for that alternative direction of cross here, but it's going to be Abu. Just lining up, ref having a quiet word after Jenkins was floored in the last free kick. Chance again, Abruzzese puts it into a good area, headed clear by Newtown. Ishmael heads clear, back to Abruzzese, right-footed, hooks it into an area, force it into the box, round the keeper, and scores! Fantastic goal, Ben Fawcett. Absolutely superb. Celebrates joyfully in the corner. Fantastic start for the Bluebirds, 9 minutes in. And Abruzzese, right-footed, hook, I would say, into the sky. Newtown defenders just static. Fawcett broke the line. Clearly onside, great first touch, rounds the keeper and pokes it home. What a start. Big cheers from the travelling fans here. Exactly what the doctor ordered here on Boxing Day. 9 minutes gone. Ben Fawcett takes us into a 1-0 lead. Great to see the players swarming over to Ben in the far corner to celebrate with him as he punched the corner flag. Again, opts for his celebration this year in memory of his friend from Tenby who passed away. It's great to see that Ben has continued that little tradition there. 1-0. Whew. Waited a long time for that goal, haven't we? Ben for shoot. Yeah, like that. I did opt for no Christmas puns today, but if anyone's got any Christmas puns on that one, feel free. Throw in to Haverfordwest then, deep in our own territory. Newtown looking to get back into this one straight away. Good throw by Alaric Jones. Heads it down. Fawcett's got half a chance again, yeah? He's on fire. Oh, great tackle, Newtown. Shepherd picks it up though, 35 yards out. Jacob Owen round the outside. Kenneford on it. Just got away from him a little bit. Newtown got a clear. Can only put it up for a throw-in 5 yards away from the corner flag. Deflected off a Newtown player there. Jacob Owen then with a chance to put it right back in the mix. Newtown on the ropes here. Let's hope so. Jacob Owen, the sun glaring down in his eyes. Big throw, his first one in the afternoon. Great angle on the ball. Comes into the box, it's cleared by Newtown. Abruzzesi's on it. Goes back all the way to Zach Jones. Was the right option. Zach, plenty of time to take a look up. Punts it straight back downfield. Looking for Jenkins, who stayed up. Jenkins throws his man, probably in frustration. Jenkins ends up catching the ball and throws it at Oswell, who's sitting on the floor. It's a free kick to Haverfordwest, even better. Oswell again looking to get the better of Jenkins. I thought Jenks was penalised there, but it's a free kick right on the tip. As you can see on the graphic on screen, right on the tip of the penalty area. I wonder whether Abu can aim at the far post here. Jacob Owen also around it. Yeah, Abu's just moving away from it. He might come back and have a look at this. Jacob Owen seems to be the man who's going to deliver, though. Again, Jacob Owen, right-footed, great area. Oh, again, first contact by a Newtown player. Hooks it back into an area. Headed clear again. Good defence by Newtown. Shepherd, little lofty ball across the Fawcett. Another excellent first touch by Ben Fawcett. He's getting manhandled. Gets away from his man on the spin. Back to Abruzzesi. Good first touch. Chance to cross into an area. Round the back. I can't see the ball. Oh, it was on the goal line. Dan Hawkins got a toe to it. The keeper blocked it. It just needed a touch on the line for two. But it was cleared at the very, very last minute. Excellent start here. Alaric Jones now with it on the halfway line. Finds Jenkins around the back. Again, good defence by Newtown. Headed over. Hawkins. Oh, clearly a foul. Surely, ref. Right on the edge of the box. Hawkins taken. Referee shakes his head no. I think the defender must have just won the header and then took Dan Hawkins with him. Ball in the hand of Usher, the goalie then. Tony Pennock and Gary Richards will be delighted with this fast start, as I'm sure you all are too. Usher rolls the ball in front of him. Youngster himself, Italian, I believe. Great head, Alaric Jones off the clearance. Handball appeals, not given. Shepherd pinches it. Jacob Owen. Oh, Shepherd's deemed to have just used a little bit too much force to pinch that last interception. Yeah, young Samuel Usher, Italian. It's not showing up. Of an attack of their own. In between the penalty box and the halfway line. Zeli Ishmael over the ball. Right-footed, goes sideways to Roberts. Roberts outside. Calvin Smith has just miscontrolled it, thankfully, and it's going to be a throw-in. Jacob Owen taking his time to go and collect the ball. Pressure for now over. Anyone dressed in Christmas attire in the crowd? Good question. Lots of bobble hats and scarves. Like as I said, great number of travelling fans today. The number of blue scarves, and I'm sure Santa's brought a couple of gifts for Bluebird supporters this afternoon. A number of away fans, but can't even see a Christmas jumper. One Bluebird supporter, I think it's Ben Pike, who, to be fair to the young supporter, travels far and wide, braving it in a home strip in the shirt, short sleeve, no hat, no scarf. Love it. Newtown back with possession, trying to play out the back here, across the back line. Good turn by Ishmael over on the far side, but is stopped early by Lee Jenkins. Calvin Smith all the way back to Harris, who clears, can only find Shepherd on the halfway line. He's got fond memories of this ground, Sheps, obviously scoring that winning penalty in the playoff final. However, even more notoriously known probably for the halfway line goal a number of years before that. So he's looking for a hat-trick of good results at Latham Park. Newtown again, very bravely trying to play it out from the back. Done well to find it forward to Dominic Smith over on the far side. He's got Jenkins and Alaric Jones trying to stop him crossing. Does get his cross in. Williams, great tackle. McCarthy gets it away for Haverfordwest County. Hawkins looks up, Fawcett. Oh, the run was going to see Fawcett offside. Yeah, he's caught offside. Flag is up. Unlucky Ben. Yeah, Ben telling Dan the ball probably should have been played forward just a touch earlier there. So it's Newtown with another free kick inside their own half. Looking across the grounds, been a number of goals already in the live action. Carnarvon TNS, it's 2-1 to TNS. I take it back, it's 2-2 already. 18 minutes gone there. Goals galore up at the Oval in Carnarvon. TNS after 2 minutes. Carnarvon equalised after 5. Jordan Williams then after 11. And just a moment ago, oh, half a chance from Newtown. Josh Locke tackled at the very last minute for a corner. Yeah, so 2-2 up at Carnarvon. 0-0 Connacht Key Flint in a bit of a derby match where both teams play at the SCT Stadium in Flintshire. Aberbala 0-0. But this afternoon, the two games already played. As I mentioned, Cardiff Met going down at home to Britain Ferry 3-1, and Barry losing 2-1 to League Leaders Penabont. Corner comes in to an area. Great first header by Ben Fawcett. Cleared into an area. Back in, Zach Jones collects comfortably. Just great leadership, Corey Shepherd and Dylan Rees, just ushering the troops to take a moment here, take a bit of a breather, take the sting out of Newtown's last couple of minutes. I'm sure if you all keep an eye on the Scorio feed on social media, you'll be seeing Ben Fawcett's goal pretty soon. Please let me know when that's up, if anyone spots it. Again, half a chance for the Bluebirds over the top. Newtown's backline sluggish to turn and chase home, but the keeper comes to collect. Feel like Dan Hawkins and Kyle Kennefort's creativity in and around the final third create a lot of chances for Ben and Fawcett in particular, who will hopefully get on the end a couple of those today. Good afternoon, Marcus Greenish, joining us as always. Hope you had a fantastic day, mate. Thank you very much for the kind comments. Hopefully we can bring you 3 points this afternoon, mate. Roberts, the fullback on the left-hand side, making ways into the Haverfordwest half. Shoots, deflected into the hands of Zach Jones. A looping effort, caught well again by our Kiwi keeper. Again, just taking the sting out of things here. Slowing Newtown's response. Bit of a lull. There's normally a good amount of youngsters behind that goal that Zach is in over on the far side to my right. But, no sign of them today. Williams forward to Oswell. Plays it forward again. Alaric's going to be first to it. Good clearance. Alaric Jones. Throw in. Coming up to 20 minutes gone here. The perfect start, as I said, that Tony Pennock will be over the moon with. Throw in then, just around the corner, out of my sight actually, from where I am in the stand. The clubhouse. Just blocking my vision in that far corner from where we are here in the media area of the stand. Ball across. Good first header. Oh, appeals for a handball. The ball bounced up, seemed to hit Abu, but ref waves it away. He had the best view in the house, to be fair. Would have been very, very harsh if that was given, but the home side looking to get some bit of luck. Ishmael on the edge of the box. 3 Bluebirds around him. Plays out. Sharp, I think. Chance to cross. Jenkins first to it. Fawcett heads it clear further. Back. Kenneford in the air. It's like a hot potato there on the edge of the box, but Shepherd's pitched it out to Kenneford. Manages. Oh, Williams is aggressively slid in there and won the deflection. Puts it. Shepherd has to clear. Only finds Roberts on the halfway line. Breaks into the final third. Shoots from distance. Well wide. Goal kick. Yeah, as Marcus says, we are finally home in the next few days. New Year's Day. I don't even know what day it is today, Marcus, to be honest. Whatever day New Year's Day falls on. Yeah, you're right. I think it is Wednesday. January the 1st, 2:30 kickoff at the Oggy Bridge Meadow. The return finally. The reopening against Haverfordwest. We'll mention that later on, I'm sure. Zach clears the halfway line over the Ishmael in the middle. Dan Hawkins, great touch from Dan, spins. Nothing given by the referee when he falls to the ground. Fawcett's trying to come and pinch it. Good defending. Abruzzese and Shepherd out for a throw in. Ishmael has been lively as he always is for Newtown over on this near side. The winger coming to take this throw in then. Good throw in. Abruzzese does well. Oh, Dylan Rees looks to clip one on, and the low head of Robert Evans gets in the way. He's come from behind. Dylan obviously couldn't see Evans as he's come across, but the referee deems there's a foul, a high foot. So Ishmael has gained about 5 or 6 yards there, but he's again going to be getting us back underway here. Ishmael, one arm in the air, looking for Williams or Oswell, no doubt. Crosses. Alric Jones first to it, and Fawcett picks up the second ball. Great tackle, Roberts, to be fair. Throw in Haverfordwest County over on the far side. Jacob Owen taking his time again. Experience coming through from the Bluebirds, just looking to slow things down. Yeah, we see so many teams as opponents doing this, frustrating us. It's nice to be able to do it ourselves. Excellent throw from Jacob down the line. Won by Newtown, but Kenneford's on the seconds and just again hooks it up. Ends up almost hitting Mickey Ellis and Henry Fensom in the dugout over on the far side. Newtown throw. 23.5 minutes gone, yeah. Good head, Lee Jenkins puts it towards Dan Hawkins. Shepherd comes away with it. Great knock over for Abruzzese. Can he get it on the end? He will. Keeps it in. Right on the halfway line. Right in front of us here. Ishmael not buying a dummy, but Abu still comes away with him. And breaks clear. Looking for a free kick trip there, I think. Finds Dylan Rees. Squares it to Jacob Owen. Over on the far side. Right by the corner flag. Crosses. It's a chance. Oh, just over Kyle Kenneford's head. That would have been a free header. Just a tad lower. Ishmael having been beaten by Abruzzese. Couldn't get back for that one either. Kenneford starting well here. Newtown again, very, very bravely trying to play out the back. Blues just doing enough. Oh, unlucky Lee Jenkins does the hard work, but ball skips away from him on the interception. Newtown play it out for another throw. Over 200 people tuning in. Warm welcome to you all. As you can see, the Bluebirds lead after a 9th minute goal by Ben Fawcett. excellently taken, that no doubt you will see on the Scorio social media feeds very, very soon. Great right-footed little hook over the top by Rhys Abruzzese. Ben Fawcett timed his run, stayed onside. First touch was superb, brought it down and took it round the keeper. Excellently taken goal by the striker. Newtown now enjoying a bit of possession now as they look to get back into this one. I hope we are back. Technical issue there. The Wi-Fi signal gone down in the stadium. I'm hoping my audio has returned. We will hopefully bring us back into full audio commentary here, but it's almost 2-0 for the Bluebirds there. It was excellently worked down the left-hand side. Almost brought us into a 2-goal lead. Let me just check that everything is working. Yeah, seems to be. So yeah, good opportunity for 2-0 there that just went past the far post from a really good cross. I think it was Abruzzese who managed to cross it in. Keeper didn't come for it, and Jacob Owen almost nicked one at the back post. But free kick, Jacob, the man, penalised here. A little bit of a dive from the number 22 over on the far side. Calvin Smith, very easily going down there, but we are back live, I hope. Please let me know if you can hear the commentary coming through. Almost at the half-hour mark with a 1-goal lead. Newtown play forward. Big appeals for Williams there. The striker at Newtown going down pretty easily, I thought. Good by Jenkins again, who stops. No, it's Oswell. Them two having a really good battle this afternoon. Oh, Fawcett's got it. Inside the Newtown half. Goes back to Jacob Owen. Has to go back to Jenkins. Head up and plays a nice little chip forward. Oh, it's almost beating Smith over on the far side there. But oh, Dylan Rees has come down heavy. There's a huge jump up in the air by Dylan Rees and Rob Evans. Rob Evans seems to go down. Dylan's had a heavy landing there. He's up on all fours, winded at worst, I'd say. He's getting up gingerly. No need for any treatment, it seems. There's a good battle between them two. But no, Dylan's back on his feet. He's shaking that one off. Heavy old landing, that one. What's he given there, ref? Bounce ball, I think. Yeah, Roberts gets favoured drop from the official, Alex McKinch. Back underway. Played forward. McCarthy's underneath this one. Oh, surely seemed getting pulled left, right, and centre there. But McCarthy's header takes it out for a corner. Safe enough for now. I thought the linesman who was right in front of that would have seen it. Corner then. Again, slightly out of my sight, but I think it's Ishmael who's on the set pieces for Newtown. There's a full-on train set up in the centre circle. Numbers galore. Ball is crossed over every Newtown attacker, but it's the Smith over on the far side who manages to pinch it. Puts it back in, very deep. Headed clear by McCarthy. Falls to Ishmael. Stumbles on it. Comes away just with it. Back to the 23, Oliver Sharp, who's making his first start here this afternoon since September. On his return to full fitness himself, I think. Not showing any signs of rustiness at the moment. The midfielder. Crossfielder, Abruzzese underneath it. Great headeries. McCarthy again pinches. Shepherd hooks on to force it on the halfway line. Again, a great turn and controlled by Forsey. Newtown have got to go back though. They pinched possession of it. They go back to their keeper, Mr. Usher. .31.5 minutes gone. Shepherd hooks it on clear. Dan Hawkins underneath it. Great control by Dan. He's got Fawcett right in front of him. They kind of need to make some space for each other. Yeah, it's just pinched. Those two haven't played together for a while. Perhaps we'll take a couple of minutes, a half perhaps, to get back into a bit of a synergy together. Newtown clear. Just skips off this artificial surface all the way back to Zach. Doesn't pick up. Just controls, taking his time. He plays it out to Alaric Jones. Alaric steps in, turns to Jenkins to his right. Forward to Jacob Owen. Spins himself. Comes away, beats the first man, beats the second man. Through to Fawcett. Onside. Back to Hawkins, to Fawcett, to Shepherd. Great play here. Hopefully I am back and you can hear me once more. The Wi-Fi having issues with you at Latham Park. I'm hoping it is back up and you can hear me once more. Let's see if we can bring those stats back up for you too. Hopefully back in full working order here. It's Abruzzese with a free kick. A bit further on from what you can see from the graphic. It's to the left of the goal, but it's a full 40 yards out. Promising opportunity. Abruzzese deeper, round the back, great header. Oh, wide. Out for a goal kick. Half a chance from Fawcett again there. Goal kick. Usher then opted in for a very central goal kick. The Italian referee encouraging them to hurry up. Plays it short inside the 6-yard box to his centre half. McCarthy on the end of the clearance. Newtown on the attack. Thwarted by Lee Jenkins' forehead. He heads it out of danger, but back Newtown come. Down the left. Oh, half a chance for Newtown. Great save, Zach Jones. Still in the mix. Free kick. Linesman flags. He's given offside, I believe. Big chance. Josh Locke controlled it 30 yards out. It got ahead of him, but to his luck for the home side, it fell to Williams inside the box. No, it was Oswell. Apologies. Number 9, Oswell with a chance. Zach Jones did really well to come out and close the space down. It's going to be a free kick for offside, I believe. Oh, goal kick, actually. The ball must have gone out over on the far side. The shot hit Zach and then rebounded off the player out for a goal kick. And when it was crossed back in, it had crossed the line. Well done, that man with the flag. Zach goes short. Jacob Owen on the right-hand side. Biggest chance for Newtown, not taken. So we still lead 1-0. Jacob travelled all the way into the Newtown half. On the turn, Kyle Kenneford, great feet. Back to Shepherd. Looking to switch. Skips past Locke. Oh, he's just bundled over by Oswell. Newtown on the attack. 3v3 for a second there. Newtown forced backwards. Good competition there. Sharp and Fawcett competing for the ball. Abruzzese does well. Pinches it. Dan Hawkins is making the through forward. Fawcett travels with it. Plays a great through ball. Offside. Again, as I said, those two just not quite clicking yet. But really, really good play there. Fawcett with his head up, waiting for the right moment to thread that one through. Not quite taken. Newtown free kick just outside their area. That would have been a big, big chance there as we approach the interval. 10 minutes to go of normal time. Very few stoppages. There won't be many. So I'd say about 12 in total to play. Usher then, the keeper. Solid right foot clearance all the way down. Oh, great first touch, Lee Jenkins with the outside of his right foot and then volleys with his left to put it back into Newtown territory, who comes straight back in line with us. Great feet, Ishmael, but it's Lee Jenkins who clears into touch. Big, big 10 minutes here. Goals galore across the Cymru Premier. Connors Quay are 4-1 up at home against Flint Town United, at Flint's ground, obviously, where the two share. 4-1 Connors Quay, 2-2 still Carnarvon TNS, and we lead here 0-0 at Aber. So looking at the league as it stands, it is so close across it. We have currently gone back up to third, 2 points clear of Met and with a game in hand. However, as you look further down the league, Flint, Ferry, both on 17, Aberystwyth just behind with 14. It's really, really close. Newtown themselves just on 19. As easily as they could put a late run of wins in potentially and make top six, they could also be dragged right back into the mix at the bottom. Always brings drama this time of year, the Cymru Premier, with this very unique way of the league structure with a split. It's going to be close, I feel, right up until game 22. Zach then, goal kick to get us back underway. Fawcett's the target. He's getting pulled over. The ref is looking straight at it. How that can't be seen as foul play, but it's a throw into us anyway. A goal for the Bluebirds now would be superb, but I think more importantly, not conceding before the break would be fantastic too. Tony Pennock and Gary Richards will be looking to get the men back in the warmth of the dressing room. As I said, it's sunny here, clear skies, lovely day to look up, but it's a bit of a chill. McCarthy throws good distance, skips off a Newtown head. It's a throw-in to the Bluebirds, but a Newtown defender has gone down off Dylan Rees's challenge so lightly. The ref's not having any of it. He's keeping with the throw-in to the Blues, but he's down and holding his toe. There was nothing in that. Jolyon Harris perhaps looking himself to get a bit of respite. Gets back up when he sees he's not having a free kick out of that one. Abruzzese then, in the final third, throws down the line, headed clear by Newtown. Back in the mix, Dan Hawkins flicks one across. Fawcett, again, an excellent first touch with his right foot. Hawkins crosses. Oh, a header. Half a chance. Jacob Owen it was on the back. On the end of Hawkins' cross, a header wide of the far post. Half a chance there. Bit of an international audience, I think, joining us on YouTube, looking for another goal. Wonder why. Goal kick then. Usher's going big with this one, I think. All his defenders up near the halfway line. Not a bad kick from the Italian. Dylan Rees on the end of it. Plays forwards. Kenneford almost gets on the second ball, but It's Harris who comes away with it. Skips past Dylan, who was just chasing his tail there, but comes away into the final third. Cross the cross. Abra says he's going to have a chance. Left-footed, cleared. Dummies. Sold everybody the dummy there and skips away with it. But I think it's just gone up for a throw-in here. Newtown throw. Referee calling him back. Just looking to get every advantage they can to go further up the pitch. Experience from the home side. Locke on loan from TNS. Looking lively from Newtown. Looking to get on the end of the throw-in, but can't reach it. Jenkins heads clear. Again, Jenkins with it. Passes to Jacob Owen. Forward to Dan Hawkins on the turn. Great first touch. Hawkins to force it. Shepherd just dinks across. Oh, almost falls into Hawkins' path. Newtown come away with it. Roberts, long-time player at Newtown. Remember his performance in the playoff final. Has forced Jacob Owen into a little mistake there. Gone out for a throw-in. Locke takes it quickly. Skips inside. As I said, on loan from TNS. Got a bright future ahead of him, feel Locke, the number 10. Newtown building from the back, as I said. Now under new management with Mackenzie, looking to play a slightly different style to what Scott Rusco was playing. Seen a bit of an uplift in results in recent weeks. But their latest attack, miscontrolled and into touch. So it's McCarthy, ball in hand, play short to Abruzzese. Great little knock down the line. It stays in. Oh, flag is up. That must have been very, very close for Fawcett getting on the end of that one. Goes all the way out past the goal line. However, it's going to be a throw in line just about with the penalty box. Lots and lots of goals already this afternoon. TNS have retaken the lead 3-2 away at Carnarvon. Connors Key in the 42nd minute, lead 5-1 up there in the Flintshire Derby. Locke, again, I said, the danger man, slots in as well. Jacob Owen's got to come and get it. Does. Clears, deflected. Going to be a Bluebirds throw in line with the penalty box on the far side. So goals galore. Aberystwyth and Bala fans will be waiting for their own goals to start going in. But I'm more than happy with a 1-0 here. 5-1 is quite the scoreline. Rhys Hughes, the man who's got the last 2 goals. Bratley scoring twice as well. And Jack Kenny. Seems Jack Kenny got booked straight after scoring. I wonder whether it's a shirt-off celebration there. I'm sure the manager won't be happy with. Oswell now putting his body up against Alaric Jones, concedes a free kick. He's not hanging about, to be fair to him. The number 9, he's putting himself about 43rd minute. As I said, very few stoppages, so I'd imagine just the 1, maybe 2 minutes going to go up from the 4th official on the far side. Fourth official today is Tegid Richards, who we've seen quite regularly in the LHP Stadium in Carmarthen. He's the man who's travelled up from Swansea, I believe, to be in charge of both dugouts. And it's a very lively area looking across. Gary Richards in particular has been up and down, giving the commands, trying to see out this half and keep the lead. And likewise, in the opposition dugout, Craig Williams, the assistant manager, who was a player here for many a year, recently come in to join Callum Mackenzie in the management team. He hasn't sat down either. Owen with the throw on the far side then. Gets us back with action in front of us. Won by Newtown away. Ishmael on this right-hand side. Head up. Lots of Newtown players making their way forward. It's going to be won by Williams, but Abruzzese gets the second ball, plays it forward to force it, competes well against the big centre half, but great little skip away. Kenneford, Abruzzese, step over, cuts back, cuts forward. Ishmael doesn't know where to do. Abu's got himself a bit of space, can skip in front. Great through. Oh, almost comes off. Great for. It's just going to go for a goal kick. Unlucky Kyle McCarthy there. Out for a goal kick. Not too bad. Abu, Dave, as he's affectionately known as, does so well to find himself some space. 1 minute, the board is up. 1 minute to go. Bluebirds will take that all day long. I'm sure Forsey will be congratulated on his early goal. Back underway. Keeper, again, solid performance with the boot today, but it's come off Oswell and gone out for a throw. Oh, Kyle Kenneford tried to protect it, going out for a throw. But he's done well there, Robert Evans, to stop it. And it's cleared onto Kenneford for a Newtown throw. Ishmael throws down the line. First header, Abruzzese. Just need to see out this half now, Blues. McCarthy heads forward. Onto Fawcett. Onto Hawkins. Out to Jacob Owen. One last chance, perhaps. Jacob Owen crosses halfway. Head up. Skips forward. Backs himself. Does so well. Surely a foul. Yeah. Flag up from the linesman. One last chance here then. Into the 46th minute. First yellow card of the afternoon. I think it's Smith who's picked it up over on the far side. Abruzzese coming across to take it then. The left footer from the right-hand side. It's going to be an in-swinger one. I feel his deliveries have been in great areas, but even further back towards the goalkeeper would be even better. He's not come off his line for much today. So I wonder here, put it on the keeper's head. We've got Alaric, Luke Taborn, Forsey who can jump like a salmon as well. Can we get on the end of this one? Abruzzese crosses. It is indeed deep. Round the back. Oh, headed clear by Newtown. And there is the half-time whistle. So, at Latham Park in Newtown, it is Newtown 0, Haverfordwest County 1 at the break. Big 45 to come after the teams return to the field of play. We will have a short break, but I'm going to leave you with some content. If you're sticking around, we will see you in 15 minutes.
Life. It can be difficult. You know that. We all need someone to rely on. Someone that's going to be there. Someone that's going to make you feel like you belong. Someone constant.
It's ecstasy, anguish, joy and despair. It's part of our history, part of our country, and it will be part of our future. It's theatre, art, war and love.
We've been away from home. The time is now upon us. The Cymru Premier is returning to Pembrokeshire.
It should be predictable, but never is. It's a feeling that can't be explained, but we spend our lives explaining it. It's our religion. We do not apologise for it. We do not deny it. They're our team, our family, our life.
Football. We know how you feel about it. Because we feel the same.
With November being Diabetes Awareness Month, we thought as a club, what better way to raise awareness than get two of our current players in to talk about their experiences. Coming up, we got interviews with Izzy from our Under 13 Skills Development Centre and Bethany from our Under 14 Skills Development Centre team to come on just to do a quick chat and to tell us what they go through on a day-to-day basis.
I have type 1 diabetes, and it's where my body doesn't produce insulin. So every time I have to eat, then I have to give myself the insulin.
I have type 1 diabetes, which is where my pancreas that should produce insulin has stopped working and I have to manually do insulin myself.
I've got a Dexcom that I can either put on my arm or stomach, and I've also got an Omnipod which also helps with my insulin.
So I have a Dexcom G6 which monitors my blood sugars, and then that communicates with my pump which pumps insulin into me, and I have to use a device to tell the pump what I'm eating, and it will, depending on my blood sugars, it will measure the amount of insulin I need for the food.
Yeah, it was a difficult journey because I didn't know anything about diabetes and I didn't know anyone who has it. So I just found that hard because I felt like I didn't have anyone to talk to about it.
It was quite difficult to adjust because I'd never had to do anything like this before, but at the same time it was easier because I've had family members with diabetes type 1, so they helped a lot.
No, it doesn't, because I can still do whatever I want. I just need to make sure my blood sugar levels are riding higher before I start.
It can affect playing sport because if my blood sugars are low, it can make me weak and shaky and I'll have to stop playing. But it does not stop me from playing football. Just to make sure that I'm okay, so if they think that something's off about me or I'm acting funny or my words are all getting mixed up, then that can also be a sign of that my sugar levels are low or high, so it would be quite nice if they were there to make sure I was okay. My teammates and my coaches have definitely helped me a lot, and I don't think there's any more support they have to give me. Maybe just to look out for the signs, because there's not enough awareness of the signs. So it's like the main ones are drinking a lot, going to the toilet, having a lot of tiredness and losing weight is the main symptoms. Definitely don't give up on the sport you love or do. It will get easier. I know it's really hard at the start, but it gets easier.
I've done some extensive research into why we're called the Bluebirds. I've asked people who've been here for years and years and years. Nobody knows. Not even Wikipedia knows why we're called the Bluebirds. It's been from day dot. I believe we were before Cardiff as well, so we are the original Welsh Bluebirds.
The club have been on a real journey over the last few years. The trajectory has really gone upwards, and a key part of that I think is the ethos around playing for Pembrokeshire.
The club is hugely progressive in terms of where we want to be, how we think. We are very community centred. We're so far west. We want to be the pinnacle of anything that happens within that area.
It's a local club for local people, trying to just give Pembrokeshire players that step up to the next level, make a name for ourselves.
So it was post-pandemic. Obviously Rob Edwards came in as chairman, and I previously worked at the club and went down to see one of the first fixtures and got talking, and it was a number of weeks. We bounced ideas back and forth. It just landed on a documentary one day. Obviously the Netflix and the Amazons of the world are doing, you know, the big multi-million pound budget versions of it in the Premier League clubs and rugby clubs and things like that. So it was sort of, well, let's run with an idea and see where it takes us.
When I heard there was a documentary coming that would give people everywhere the insight into what we see every day down here, I was quite excited. Yeah, the end result was absolutely phenomenal.
The first season was very much a relegation battle escape, but it was Tony Pennock's arrival at the start of season 2 which led on to obviously the most successful time in the club's history, the European adventure across season 3, Bluebirds in Europe.
For the first time in 20 years, Tony, Haverfordwest are going back to Europe and you're the man that's guided them there. Congratulations, llongyfarchiad mawr.
Thank you very much, thank you. It's absolutely huge. Honestly, everyone writ us off. We writ us off at Met, writ us off here, both away games, but we've done it.
we know we'll get opportunities against them next week, and so we're going to stay in the game, and when the opportunities come next week, hopefully take one, and it's game on.
I have one clear memory from that Skindia match. 3 seconds after Jenks scored the goal, behind the goal is a ball boy, my youngest son, fortunate enough to be a ball boy for the day. And when Jenks' shot went in the back of the goal, and the first thing I saw was my young, he was 11 at the time, 12, jumped up in the air and he just sprinted off. Genuinely don't know where he was going, but every time I see any highlights of that game and that goal, I just see him leap up and sprint the other way. Absolute elation. I'm going to say it was probably similar to seeing my firstborn for the first time. My wife's going to kill me for that.
For a period of the club's history to be captured in this way, what a chapter in the club's history, and it's all available online for us.
The identity is something that's probably quite fluid. We'll always be building the identity with the new people that we bring in, the new people within the community, the demographic of people we bring in.
You've got to try and do different things. If you just rely on the football, I think you're going to have quite a niche market. You're not going to really get the next wave. And if you can give them a memory, I remember going down to the Bridge Meadow and I saw an alpaca. An alpaca?
Reaction-wise, absolutely brilliant. The players were coming out and stroking them. The referees were like in awe of the alpacas.
The football's the magic, but you can bring other people in through something else. I think you're onto something. And that's what the club keep doing. They're winning.
Really interestingly, 2 ladies I met this week had come to visit from Liverpool, and massive Liverpool fans, like season ticket holders. And they told me about a time when they come to watch Haverfordwest play in Conisky, and they couldn't believe how close they could get to the people, how the players would talk to them after the game. You can come to the club and meet the players and meet the manager and meet the staff and feel part of that journey. This isn't just Haverfordwest, it's all the clubs in the Cymru Prem. No, it offers that very close connection to the community and involvement if they want.
You have the small children that come down and watch a game. You have teenagers all the way up to elderly people. And once you're here, everyone is focusing on the same thing, the football and the support for the club. The best thing for me about being at Haverfordwest is the vast majority of everybody of all ages, all walks, all come together and looking for the same thing. That's what's great with the Cymru Leagues. Yes, you can stand on the terrace, you can sit in the stands and see these people, but you can also get to know them, and you can see them in the bar after the game and potentially have a beer with them and say, found it tough today, or did you enjoy it? And that's something that the club have really targeted as something they want to do.
And we probably want to be the leading club in Wales in how progressive we are, like the ideas. We want to be a local club as well. I say that in terms of like how we deliver everything, like our kit, our players, our staff. Like we want to be giving back to the community as well.
Keep building, keep doing what we're doing. Obviously results on the pitch, if they start going our way a bit more, the world is your oyster, as they say.
Life. It can be difficult. You know that. We all need someone to rely on. Someone that's going to be there. Someone that's going to make you feel like you belong. Someone constant.
It's ecstasy, anguish, joy and despair. It's part of our history, part of our country, and it will be part of our future. is theatre, art, war and love.
We've been away from home. The time is now upon us. The Cymru Premier is returning to Pembrokeshire.
It should be predictable, but never is. It's a feeling that can't be explained, but we spend our lives explaining it. It's our religion. We do not apologise for it, we do not deny it. They're our team, our family, our life.
Football. We know how you feel about it. Because we feel the same.
Prynawn croeso nôl. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Latham Park Boxing Day special. Haverfordwest County are currently leading following a 9th minute goal through Ben Fawcett. Expertly taken, to be fair to the striker, who is back on the field alongside his teammates. There's a number of supporters looking to do a warm-up themselves, I think, but it's a little bit chilly up here in Powys this afternoon, but blue skies and a lot of entertainment in that first half on reflection. Dylan Rees shortly about to get us underway. We'll quickly run through the teams. It doesn't seem to be any changes from either side, so we're still as we are. Zach Jones, Rhys Abrasesi, Dylan Rees, Lee Jenkins, Corey Shepherd, Ben Fawcett, Dan Hawkins, Alaric Jones, Kyle McCarthy, Kyle Kenneford, and Jacob Owen. And a bench, as I said, looking to stay warm. They're going through their paces as well. Ivan Knott, Ricky Watts, Harry John, Greg Walters, Daniel John, Fletcher Picton, and Ben Amoon. Referee gets us back underway. Dylan Rees back to Shepherd. Arrows one forward. Hopefully as lively for the Bluebirds anyway, as we did the first half. It was an excellent start. Right off the bat, we were out looking to create a chance. Zach Jones comes to collect a through ball from Newtown, does well, punts it almost box to box here. It's going to run through for the keeper to pick up, but Dan Hawkins and Ben Fawcett, who lead the line, were very, very lively in the first half, looking to connect a couple of times. Didn't quite work out for them, but I'm sure they would have had a good chat in the dressing room at half time and just realigned where each of them were going to make their runs, etc. But really positive first half. A couple of decent chances from the home side, but nullified between the back line and Zach Jones, who made one very good save. Great feat, Jacob Owen. Skips one. Is taken out, surely. Oh, Robert Evans, the captain of Newtown, smiles, but he knew what he was doing there. Jacob Owen put the ball around Smith, who's on a booking, got away from him, and then Evans, the captain, came across and took Jacob as he started to build a bit of momentum down this right-hand side, but his fellow wing-back, left-sided Rhys Abrasesi, who's come across. Going to be again another in-swinger. I'm sure the management would have said, put them right under the keeper's head. As it comes across, it's bouncing in the box, cleared by Captain Evans. McCarthy puts one deep, too deep, out for a goal kick. Goal kick, and considering they're 1-0 down, the keeper's took an age to go and get this one. Getting told what for by his own management staff there. Plays it short to his centre half, Jolyon Harris. Forward to Williams, back to Harris, who plays a sliced clearance. Very, very brave from the home side here. They won't be looking to concede early in the second half, but they're doing their best. Alaric Jones pumps it clear. Newtown playing with their backs to goal. Hawkins has pinched it. 35 yards out. It's clattered into by Evans. He's putting his stamp on this second half already. Locke is down for the home side. I think he got tripped in the aftermath there, but nothing given by the referee. Jenkins heads forward. Dylan Rees skips away from Evans. Locke, the centre midfielder for the Robins, on loan from TNS, is still down holding his foot. Newtown didn't kick it out themselves, so don't see why the Bluebirds shouldn't either. We play on. Locke's back up limping. Don't know whether he's going to be able to carry on, which would be a positive for us. Blues just keeping possession of the ball here. Through to Fawcett. Does well. He's sandwiched in between two Newtown's players. Oswell, very quick to go down there. Locke is back on the ground himself. Number 10 is going to be getting some treatment here. No, his captain's over speaking to him, waves away treatment. The youngster with his socks rolled down. Corey Shepherd's gone across and shaking hands. I think it was just an accident of coming together. Stamp on the toe, perhaps. He's hobbling away, the TNS loanee. Good afternoon to Mr. Robert Nisbet joining us on Facebook. Great to hear from you, Robert, and great to hear that your Seattle living son is tuning in this afternoon. Free kick was put into Zach Jones's hands, but referee blows a whistle, foul on Zach. Clattered as he caught that and subsequently dropped it. But yeah, good morning, I believe, over in Seattle to Mr. Nisbet Jr. Great to hear that International Haverfordwest are getting the engagement worldwide. Zach then, free kick right on the edge of his D. Pumps forward. Great flick on by Fawcett. Just pinched on the second ball before Hawkins gets it. But Shepherd again does well against Locke. Getting the better of his man there. Locke's back up on his feet. And pinches it himself. Yeah, Shepherd's brought him down. He didn't really have an option, Shepherd, so had to hesitate on it. And Locke got his payback. Home side looking for a card, I think. But it's nothing really. It wasn't really a foul. It was a free kick. Roberts, the fullback, as I said, long-time servant at Newtown, on the halfway line, the left footer. Remember, took a penalty in that playoff final and was having a great bit of banter with Zach Jones that day. A lively character. McCarthy does well to clear on the edge of the box. All the way back to Jolyon Harris again at central of the back three for Newtown. Fawcett does well to follow Roberts coming through. Locke on the ball, plays it wide to Smith. On a yellow card, Smith. That foul on Jacob Owen late in the first half. Only card that's been seen this afternoon. Crosses, deep, caught well by Zach Jones inside his 6-yard box. Takes his time, just strolling out with it. It's been a lot of action across the Cymru Premier this afternoon. In other games, obviously I said in the first half, Britain Ferry managing to get an underdog victory against Cardiff Met, which is very fortunate for us. Great skill by Abruzzese as he comes away with it. Beats two players, as he so often does, out to Dan Hawkins. Cuts inside on his right foot, back to Abruzzese, round another player. Surely fouled. Not given. Throw in to Haverfordwest County. Abu quick to pick the ball up and get back underway here, but Newtown got a bit frustrated with his dancing feet there. Free kick given in line with the penalty spot, far out on the touchline over in the far corner. Attacking position here. So, as I said, Met going down 3-1, really good for us. We were at the start of play 1 point behind with 2 games in hand. Win today, we got 2 points clear, still with 1 game in hand. Barry Town took the lead at home to Penabont, but came away with nothing of it. Penabont, I think it was Chris Venables and Clayton Green who got the goals for their win, Penabont. Aberystwyth with Bala, the only game with no goals. Jacob Owen crosses, flicked on by Dylan Rees, but headed clear on second ball, all the way through, goal kick. Aberystwyth Bala, 0-0 over at Park Avenue. Corniskey Nomads ended the first half 6-1 up in the Flintshire derby against Flint United. Caernarfon conceded a late goal to be 3-2 down at the break. They're back underway. And here at Montgomery Waters, Latham Park, where we lead 1-0. Another good header by Alaric Jones. Finds Jacob Owen. Clips a ball, nice ball to Shepherd. It's played round Harris at the back, who slices one. It's going to stay in play. Jacob and Smith compete. It's a little bit hot potato, but Harris is under a lot of pressure. He's just got to clear his lines here, the centre half, but only files Dylan Rees on the edge of the box. Crosses. Oh, there's no one there. Little bit too quick. Initiative was there from Dylan Rees, the captain, but nobody at the back stick. Goes out comfortably for the keeper for a goal kick. As I said in the first half, good attendance here at Latham Park. Officially 307 on the Cymru football app. I probably would go along with that. Decent festive crowd here in Mid Wales. Sure, home fans, a little bit of frustration building. You sense a lot of oohs and ahs anytime the referee makes a decision, but we're happy with Mr. Alex McKinch's performance so far. I don't think he's had anything too difficult to deal with. Alaric back to Zach. Huge clearance. Clears the centre circle into Newtown territory. Kyle Kenneford, who started very well in the first half, plays a nice pass to Abruzzese. Bombs down the left-hand side. Ishmael with him, but Abu's still got it. Cuts inside. Wins the throw-in line with the edge of the penalty box. Sure, Newtown will be looking for fresh legs in due course. They just seem a little bit flat after the break. You'd have thought they would come out swinging, but Haverfordwest doing really well to counter it with attacks of their own. Jacob Owen across the right wing back on the left-hand side, looking to get one of his long throws in. Clears Dylan Rees into an area headed by Williams. It's going to be a corner, I think. Yeah, corner given by the referee. Jacob can just take his time and march over to the flag. Feel the keeper isn't the tallest. Wonder whether this first one from that far side in the second half is just going to put it, yeah, every Haverfordwest player inside the 6-yard box. Just a nice little flick of a black shirt here will do. Jacob puts it in, won by Harris. He's done well in the air, the number 20 for Newtown. Ball can't quite fall for Jacob to put it back in an area, so it's cleared. Over on the far side, a throw-in. 10 minutes into this second half. Ball in the right half for us anyway. Number of Bluebirds substitutes having a stretch, having a warm. It's got chilly. We've donned the trench coats for the second half. Myself and Tom Pritchard here in the media part of Latham Park. I can see Scorio staff up on the gantry themselves wrapping up warm. That's a new Christmas hats out, I'm sure. Jenkins then, down on this near side, getting away from Williams. He's got a great turn of pace for the big man. Almost gets his cross in, it's blocked, charged down, but Jacob himself charges one down. Locke, back on his feet, pinched by Kenneford, shoots, deflected. Done well there, Kenneford. He pinched the ball and took an early shot on, but looked to be on target. Great tackle, Jacob Owen. Oh, ref, that's never a foul. I've jinxed myself saying McKinch was having a great game in the middle, but coming together, Jacob Owen and Rob Evans gives Callum Roberts a chance to get Newtown possession again. Almost at the hour mark, Roberts forward, flicked on by Williams. Alaric Jones clears with a head, falls to Roberts. Great through ball by Jacob Owen. Fawcett's round the back post. Oh, Newtown do well. Yeah, he was just going in the wrong direction there. Fawcett got in and behind, was heading closer to goal, but has been taken. And a referee's given a corner, much to the disappointment and frustration from the home side. It was slightly out of my view here in this stand, but we'll take it. Corner, Abu's coming across to take this one. It'll be a left-footed in-swinger. Again, Dylan Rees, Lee Jenkins, Alaric Jones, Fawcett, Kenneford, they're all filling that 6-yard box area. Newtown themselves, great aerial strength in their team. Just needs a black shirt flicked I'm going to call this Alaric Jones to get his head on this one. Flicked it into the back post. Mystic Meg. Abruzzese just lining one up. In swinger into that area. Oh, it's Harris again who gets his head onto it. And a good game in the centre half. It's cleared by Newtown. Forward, can only find Shepherd on the halfway line. Just lifts one back into an area. Fawcett's going to pinch it to Dylan Rees. Back to Fawcett, 35 yards out. Gets his head up. Great through ball. Jenkins is in. Last man. Oh, it's a good blocked shot. He's gone out for a corner, but the flag is up. Lee Jenkins was the last man hiding at the back post. Fawcett threaded it through to him. Good first touch, but offside the decision. Pouncing like an experienced, cultured striker there, Jenks. The goalkeeper himself has gained a fair few yards. The ball is out well outside this box. Jenks is on the penalty spot area when it was played through to him. Bit confused with that one, but we play up to Williams. Dylan Rees does well to collect the ball back off his second touch. Fawcett is waiting for this one to come down in the air. Harris has almost brought him down. Oh, just didn't bounce through for Fawcett. Waiting for Fawcett to go to ground there. It seemed it would have been last man tackle, but Jacob Owen with it. Comes forward. Plays to short to Fawcett. Back to Shepherd. Back to Jenkins. Composed play there. Jenkins back to Shepherd. Back to Jenkins. Just teasing the Newtown players out. Alaric Jones wide to McCarthy, his former Cardiff Met teammate. McCarthy cuts inside, a lot of space in front of him. Left-footed into an area. Caught well by Hawkins. Offside given. Frustrating one. Frustrating that. Big chance. It's good from the Bluebirds. Seems the likelier of the two at the moment to find a goal. I'm happy with just time chipping away here as we enter the 60th minute. Usher, then the keeper, gets us back underway yet again. Plays forward. It's just a battle on the ground there. Evans comes away with it for the home side to Smith. Does well. Jacob Owen on him having a good battle this afternoon. Plays it back to Roberts, the left centre back today. Puts one across McCarthy, great header. Finds Evans. Back over. Abruzzese plays first time. Probably had a little bit of time to bring that one down. Kennefoot, free kick to Newtown. Relatively ironic cheers from the crowd that the home side are winning something off the referee, but to be fair, I don't think they got much to be complaining about. Ishmael then over on the far side, the right-footed, tricky inside forward. McKinch sprays down the spray where Dylan Rees is going to have to occupy 10 yards out. Corners Key have got yet another goal up in Flintshire. 7-1 they now lead. Ishmael then into a great area. Head. First header. Is that number 20 again, Harris? He's heading everything. His header high and wide of the far post. Much to everyone's delight from the away fans anyway. Big gasps from the home side. There's going to be a change. I identified him as the key man, and it's good to see him going off here because Josh Locke is off. Number 10. And it's Taron Hollinshead coming on. Number 33, the youngster, who I don't believe has had too many minutes for the first team. Played a couple of times. Been on the bench a couple of times, but very much one of the development players, the 16-year-old. Hopefully this isn't his breakthrough moment today. But coming on, it looks to be taking up a similar space. But Dan Hawkins for the Blues coming forward. Has threaded one through for Fawcett. Offside given. Probably was there. Just again, mistiming his run slightly. Having a really good game, Fawcett. Him and Dan Hawkins. Perhaps as individuals, it's coming together, but just the two not quite connecting just yet. Still plenty of time. Hawkins blocks the clearance, so it's a throw in. .62 gone. I'm already counting down the minutes here. 1-0 away. Quite possibly my favourite result this. although a second goal would be fantastic. Ball out again for a Newtown throw. Just the need to keep his composure. Again, Newtown, not even hiding the fact they've tried to get him about 20 yards down the touchline there. Quick throw in, nowhere near. Zach Jones, I absolutely love it. He stopped the ball from going out of play, so there was a ball on the pitch right near his goal, and then walked away from it. Housery, I think the word is. Newtown then get another ball, and we're back in play. Throws gone all the way back to the keeper. Bluebirds looking to put a high press on, and it almost comes off for Hawkins. Newtown come away with it. Across the ground, play forward to the substitute, who goes across to Smith on this left-hand side. Jacob Owen, he's having a good battle with him. He's not getting away from him. Does well, Jacob. Excellent. Shepherd there to support him. Forward. And it's that man, Harris, again, who brings it down. Pumps it forward to Jenkins. Great header. Just enough for Shepherd to bring it down and hook it on. Back in the mix. Shepherd. Excellent play by Corey Shepherd. Comes away with it. Travels. Breaks the halfway line. He's got two in hot pursuit. Forward to Hawkins. Oh, just gets away with him. His first touch, it was rifled into him, but he takes a touch. It just then bounces to a Newtown defender who clears over the halfway line. McCarthy, great feat, McCarthy. Him and Abruzzese linking up well. He's beaten 3 players. Beats another one. Hawkins, now with it. Inside, the Dylan Reese, 35 yards out. Strikes. Oh, straight at the keeper. It was on, but Jacob Owen was flying down the right. Wonder whether, he acknowledges Jacob. Probably the right decision from the skipper, but did have an option. Newtown now themselves looking to break. Good tackle. Waved away. Big appeals from the home side, but it was pretty fair. Can force it, get in behind. Again, it's that man Harris. Back to his keeper, and a slice clearance for the keeper. He's kept in. Ricochets off Dan Hawkins. Throw in Reds. .65 minutes, 25 to go. At the moment, very few stoppages. Injury time that will be scheduled. Newtown again play it back to their keeper. One little bit of magic in the 9th minute by our number 9 Ben Fawcett has given us the lead. There's been a couple of half-decent chances for both sides since, but that certainly was the biggest and best chance that gave us our lead. Ishmael comes away with it. Shepherd not deemed to have fouled. Ishmael comes away with it again. It is now penalised by the referee. Free kick again in a very similar area here. Ishmael had one earlier. Just outside the corner of the penalty box. About 10 yards away from the corner of the box. Not far from the Haverfordwest dugout. Gary Richards on his feet, issuing the commands. He's the man in charge of all the set pieces defensively. He'll be looking to make sure the Blues keep this one out. Again, Newtown getting good numbers forward. It's going to be a battle in the air here as Ishmael, right-footed, crosses, good delivery, flicked. Oswell over the bar, goal kick. Bodies being put on the line. Alaric Jones, Jacob Owen, few of them gingerly getting back under the feet. Jacob's holding his head. I wonder whether he got his head on to that one somehow. Or contact off something. He's okay. Trots away. Jenkins and McCarthy split the box. Alaric Jones on the edge. Zach's got options, but I think he'll go big here. Newtown are waiting. Yeah, Zach pushes him forward. Going big. Signpost the boys to the right-hand side of the field. Abruzzese, the only one on the left. Even he's coming across. Great kick by Zach. Great area. It's aiming for Jacob Owen. Dan Hawkins. It's flicked. It's going to go up for a red throw. 245 of you joining us on the Bluebirds Nest live this afternoon. Great to see. Thank you for joining us. Please feel free to get in touch during the chat functionality on however you're listening. Let us know where you are listening to from this afternoon. It's great to hear. Great defensive play for Shepherd there. Manages to hook one clear. It's going to be an Alec Jones header clear this time. It's a little bit as it was very early on. Head tennis. Alaric again heads down to Jacob. Got to go back. Jenkins pumps one up field. Force it, giving Harris a tough time here. Comes, it's going to be, Smith does well to keep it in. Comes away with it. Him and Jacob Owen having a great battle on this near side. Switched all the way over to the other side. Ishmael pumps one forward. It's Alaric Jones under it. Great header from him yet again. Abruzzese skips inside, pinches, Dullan hooks. Good defending by the boys here. Hawkins lays it back for Abruzzese. He's got time, plays a good ball forward. Hawkins is on his bike. Harris wins the header. Hawkins deemed to have fouled him. Free kick. Goal for Flint makes it 7-2. Goals galore up there in Flintshire this afternoon. TNS still lead 3-2. Aberystwyth with Bala still 0-0. Free kick then. Roberts takes it, goes down the wing over the far side. It's flicked on by Aaron Williams, but it's all the way through to a goal kick. Newtown player kicks it back to Zach, who was tiptoeing, I will say, across to get that one. So many times we see opposition goalkeepers frustrate us when they are leading. It's nice to be in a position where Zach can switch sides to take his goal kick. A couple of steps back. It's going to be a big one rather than short. Ben Amoon is stripped. Coming up to the 70th minute here. Ben Amoon's going to be brought into action. I think a chance for him to have a little bit of a rest this afternoon. Going into a busy schedule of fixtures. Harris yet again at the back for Newtown. Does well. Dylan Rees. Little hook over, putting Harris under pressure. The keeper's going to have to come for it. Oh, it's a penalty. A penalty given. Keeper and Harris. Communication not great. Dan Hawkins does expertly well to just jump up, take the ball away with a header. The header went clean out of play, I think. But the keeper clatters into Hawkins. He's certainly taken one from the team there. For the team. Rhys Abruzzese running across to get the ball. Ben Amoon will be gutted as he was just about to enter the play, the regular goal scorer from the spot. But Rhys Abruzzese is putting the ball on the spot. We are 70 minutes played. Massive chance for the Bluebirds to extend the lead here. The left footers 3 steps back. Referee's whistle. Goal. Rhys Abruzzese, bottom right corner, puts the keeper the wrong way. Huge cheers from the travelling fans as the Bluebirds celebrate with Rhys Abruzzese. 2-0 to the Blues. I'd say impossible goal on the screen. There's no doubt about it. 2-0. Tony Pannock will be delighted. I wonder, will Ben Amoon still be coming on here? I think he is. He's still waiting on the halfway line as the Blues, dressed in black for the day, head back to our own half after the whole team celebrate together. Only Zach Jones remained in his half, which you have to do, I think. Rhys Abruzzese, 71st minute. Superb. Dan Hawkins took one for the team, clattered in the air by the keeper, who's still shaking his head. And then Dave, our Super Dave, flying fullback, gets one. It's Dan Hawkins. That's his last involvement. He is the man who makes way, but a great participation from him in his first start in a long while. So Amoon on. Ball back to Harris, who clips one forward, and it's well dealt with McCarthy. So Dave slots one in the bottom corner, puts the keeper the wrong way, and we lead 2-0. Go Reese Lightning. Funny enough, Greece is on ITV too. Good comments coming in on YouTube. Hopefully we can get a couple more here. Massive, massive result. This would be 3 points this afternoon. We were favourites with the bookmakers, as I said, but I felt those odds were a little unbalanced. Newtown are a decent team. Smith comes away with it though. Chance, he breaks into the box. Great block, Lee Jenkins. Does so well not to dive in. Tony Panak shouting the odds. Well done, boys. Corner to Newtown. Could have been a lot worse there. We want to see out the next few minutes. Make sure that they don't get straight back into this one. Ishmael then, right-footed again. One hand in the set-piece call. Crossed into an area. Zach Jones comes to collect. Foul on the keeper. Free kick. He punched it clear, but ended up in the back of the net. It's going to be a goal kick again. Zach just taking his time, going as far away as possible. Referee's calling him back. 2-0 indeed, Elvin. Great to see. TNS have scored again, I believe. 4-2. They now lead up at Carnarvon. 0-0 Ababala. 2-0 Haverfordwest. 3-2 TNS. 7-2 Connors Quay. Low scoring Connors Quay of old, I suppose, in the Cymru Premier Phase 1 so far. But pulling out all the stops today. Sure, their team and manager will be delighted with that one. As Amun does well to keep it in. A free kick given against him, though. It's going to be big 15, 16 minutes still to play here at Latham Park. Bluebirds doing a job, executing the tactic very, very well today. Jacob Owen wins the first header, but he's come towards the Bluebirds' goal. Williams back to Rob Evans. Can't turn. Dylan Rees is right on him. Roberts does well. He does indeed break down the left-hand side. Cuts inside, cuts outside. Finds Smith. Only man on a card, I think. Goes back to his centre-half, Harris, who for me has been Newtown's best player today. Out to Ishmael. Well done, Reece Abruzzese. Pinches it off him and comes away. Great through ball. Oh, it's just over Amun's head. That was a big chance. Across, Roberts to his centre-half. Newtown come away with it. Newtown coming away. I'm just reading Jonathan Twig's comment on Facebook. Great to have that engagement. John, appreciate that. And it's a really inviting question, asking how important is Tony Panak to the club's development. I can't stress how much that is such a true thing. Man is really bought into the club's progress and development. As Newtown shoot from 30 yards straight over the bar, he's invaluable. I think it's been a transitional 5 years, I'd say, for the club. Obviously, Wayne Jones did a great job, but then left the club in a position for somebody else to come in and take it even further. Nicky Hyan came in and did a great job of keeping us up, who has obviously gone on to great things. But Tony's vision, his attitude, his commitment, his knowledge, his experience in taking the club even further yet again, it finds us obviously, such a positive position in the league, and a great young squad full of Pembrokeshire talent that he's brought in. Getting the likes of Alaric Jones and Greg Walters in, Kyle Kenniford, who was at Cardiff for so many years as a youngster, bringing him in as a Pembrokeshire lad. Just the whole thing, it's in a really, really good position. So crucial, and obviously himself getting a new contract was great to see in the last few weeks. So yeah, massive part of it. On-field action, Greg Walters about to make his way onto the pitch. A couple of weeks out through injury is bringing him back into the picture. Greg, I think, coming on for Corey Shepherd, and Kyle Kenniford making way here for Ricky Watts. So it's Greg and Ricky, as I was just saying, Pembrokeshire lads indeed, coming on for Kenniford and Shepherd, who themselves put a great shift in today, but it's fresh legs in the middle. Greg and Ricky on. Boys long associated with the club. Really, the pair of them have bought into Tony's vision, and the way we play, I'm sure, will hopefully help to see out this game on. Watts gets his first touch, and now Greg bustling through is brought down. Oh, free kick against Ricky Walker. Greg was clattered, and in the aftermath, the ref waves play on, and then Watts deemed to a foul. But as I said, straight into the hustle and bustle of things. Jenkins now the next to get penalised. That probably was a foul as he came through the back of Aaron Williams. Getting a little bit lively here. Greg and Ricky's physicality hopefully going to help us keep on top of things as we enter the 78th minute. Roberts again on his left foot, puts it across. It's shallower and it's headed by Reece Abruzzese. He had time then, but I think he was just going over his head. Ishmael cutting inside. Evans. Chance to cross into an area. Headed nowhere near goal. Jacob Owen's going to get it on this near side. Great knocked on the touchline. Was the right option, but Roberts is first to it. Watts coming across. Cuts inside. Smith. He's been tricky this second half. Puts into a good area, but McCarthy's there. Williams, 30 yards out. Passes across. Great tackle, Greg Walters. Oh, ref. What's he giving there? Yellow card to Greg Walters. Is it Greg? No, I think it's the 23 who's picked up. It's a Haverfordwest free kick. Greg thought it was him getting penalised there, and it never, ever was a foul. It's, Oliver Sharp who's picked up a yellow card there, just a little bit late on Greg Walters, it seems. There's a lot of players around, and Greg straight away got up and wasn't happy, and I assumed, like me, Greg thought he was being penalised, and it would have been a big, big chance for Newtown just outside the box. But it's indeed Zach Jones over the ball as we close in on the 80th minute. Zach down the far side. Great knock. Ricky Watts has come away with it somehow. 30 yards from goal. Options to his right. Greg Walters shoots. Oh, what a strike. Great save and over the bar. Greg Walters. Commentator's curse working in our favour here. He's certainly making an impact. Great strike by him. He's yet to... No, he has indeed scored, actually. I take it back. He has scored since his return, but that would have been some strike. Right-footed, aiming, arrowing to the top left corner. But diving save, two hands got to the ball in the top corner with the keeper, pushed it over the crossbar. Jacob Owen already over the ball, ready to put this in-swinging corner into the area. Greg is moving all over the box. We need a flick. Jacob, he's gone deep. He's into a great area. Keeper flaps at it. What? Oh, charged down that shot. Walters finds Reese. Back to Walters. Chance on the spin. Can he put it in an area? Does indeed. Flip one up. Oh, cleared by Newtown. Abruzzese, 30 yards out. Out to Jacob Owen on his left foot. Cuts inside on his right. Crosses. Oh, headed clear. Ishmael can only find Dylan Reese on the halfway line. Great ball across. Oh, half a chance again. Bluebirds piling on the pressure here. Abruzzese and Kyle McCarthy linking up. Those two have been excellent together. Puts a deep one in. The keeper comes, and he does catch this one. Flapped at the corner, but he's caught hold of that one well. Good afternoon, Owen Jones on YouTube. Get in the boys. I'm sure you're having a lovely afternoon, my friend. I'll say no more. Usher, the keeper, then punts clear. Oh, he sliced that one again. It's not reaching the halfway line. Greg on the end of it. Good battle. Watts almost puts in Jacob Owen. He's putting a shift in to try and get it, but Smith is indeed going to get it. Goes backwards to Roberts on his left foot. Trusted left foot. Again, he's been one of Newtown's best performers this afternoon. Walters chasing back. Ref waves play on. It wasn't a foul for me, but Newtown play out. There's two men down for Newtown. I think a hamstring's gone with... Oh, he's back up quickly. Thought Ishmael pulled his hamstring then after passing that ball. Abruzzese, clever, just stops play from advancing. Brings Newtown to a close. Newtown's bench looking like there's a bit of movement there, as I think it is Zeli Ishmael who's down inside the centre circle now, the number 11. He's going to have some treatment. He seemed to hold his hamstring after he passed the last one. Again, positive news if he goes off. He's certainly a danger man for the home side. Looking across the leagues, 5-2 now TNS lead, 7-2 Connors Key and Aberbala, 0-0 there. As far as I'm concerned, those are all really, really positive results for our perspective. Connors Key are advancing towards that top 6, mind. Ones to watch, I said, on the turn of their results, when they started picking up wins, I said they'd be there or thereabouts. But Bala not perhaps getting 3 points at Aber, positive. Carnarvon at the moment 3 goals trailing TNS. Again, as much as it pulls TNS in front of us, it almost secures us now. Just a couple of more points we need, I think, to secure this top 6 position, which would be, well, in this league structure, the club's highest finish yet to finish in the top 6 since the league has this split. And it's certainly something that Tony Pennock identified very early on this season that we wanted to do.
Substitution for Newtown on 84 minutes, number 17.
Looking at the league table, all being well, we'll finish on 33 points this afternoon with a game in hand over Met and 2 points clear of them. But yeah, it's getting really, really close underneath us in the fight for top 6. Newtown then. Cross into an area, shoots. Oh, it's hit the post. Half a chance by Newtown. Just mixes around the box. Free kick to Haverfordwest. Home fans are not happy, but he's been clattered. Kyle McCarthy's been fouled after he's cleared it. I don't even know where that chance came from. The ball was ricocheting, and all of a sudden the ball strikes, as I can see, the right-hand side post, pretty low down. It would have taken some save for Zach to get down that low, that quickly. But we'll take it. That would have created a very, very frantic last few minutes, I think, had that gone in. But it's, as it stands, a free kick and a yellow card is going to be given to Newtown's number 20, Harris, who, as I said, been outstanding for the home side today. He's Julian Harris, he's headed absolutely everything. He's not the tallest either, but he's done well, and he's just gone in late on McCarthy. He was back up, back underway, almost. Zach again, just killing a couple of seconds. Zach does indeed play forward then. McCarthy surely clattered late there. Newtown are throwing everything at this. They've come forward. Great tackle. Alaric Jones sticking up for his teammate. Comes across, ball and man. Ball goes out of play. Newtown players having to jump the fence here. Gets it back on the touchline. Newtown are really throwing everything at this. 85 and a half gone yet. Smith has come all the way across. They haven't really utilised his long throw, but looks like that's the tactic now. They've only got 2 back. Fawcett, last man up for the Blues. Jacob Owen comfortably comes to collect. Heads it clear to Fawcett. Oh, that's such a clever play. Fawcett just hooked one round the corner, deep into Newtown half. Out for a throw, but just relieves a little bit of pressure. And Fawcett already is putting pressure on the centre half to cut out a fast one. Well done, Ben Fawcett. Just slows Newtown down and puts them under a bit of pressure in their own half. Roberts plays in then. Flicks across. Williams can only find Reese, who hooks one forward. Roberts back to Harris. Sideways. They can keep the ball as much as they want in that area of the field. They build in from there. There's no problem at all. But the young substitute comes away with it. Hollinshead got a little bit of energy then, but Watts matches him. Great tackle, Jacob Owen. It's only come infield. Evans picks it up to Roberts. Busy wing back again, puts it in a good area. Zach's coming to collect comfortably. Oh, I feel he would have taken that to the ground, but was right on the edge of the penalty box, and a dive to the ground would have taken him over the line. 87 gone. Still 0-0 at Aberystwyth Bala. 7-2 Connors Key Flint. 5-2 TNS Carnarvon. Almost half a chance. Yeah, Ben Amoun has just jumped up in the air to compete I think it's Roberts. Robert gets the ball, but takes one in the back, I think. He's stumbled into his feet there. Usher then has had a bounce ball, I think, there. That's going to punt this one down. All the way downfield. Good headed clear. Jenkins just punts one forward. Force it again on the end of this one. It's that man Harris. He gets there first, does well. Oh, a little bit of a miss kick in the middle there by Evans, but Aaron Williams much deeper than where he'd want to be. Back over on the right-hand side. Greg Walters and Abruzzese. Great link up. Back to McCarthy and cleared. Only to Williams, who crosses first time into an area. Jacob Owen clears. Big appeals for a penalty. It's given. He's given us a dive. I love it. The home side thought it was a penalty. But I think that's Oswell. I think it's Oswell who's gone down and picked up a booking for a dive. It didn't look like there was anything in it. Half a second, I thought it was a penalty. The referee didn't waste any time. Oswell's not happy with it. I look forward to seeing that one again if Scorio show that one. But it just looked to be a simple clearance from the Blues. That was very quickly taken to the floor, Oswell. Dylan Reese, I think it was, who comes away probably with a little bit of relief after hearing that whistle so quickly after he made that challenge. Zach then punts it clear. 89 minutes up. Fingers crossed we've done enough here now. Massive 3 points this would be. Abruzzese concedes a foul. 50-50 there. Newtown free kick just inside their own half then. This resolute defence of the Bluebirds have seen so much this season. Games like this, you just need to maintain it to the death. Punted forward. Greg Walters first to it. Excellent. Fawcett, Exert. Fantastic ball. Fawcett finds Amoun. Little bit of a chance here. It does well to go round him, Amoun, but Roberts, he's bought that. Experience there. Ben Amoun plays it round him. And he just cuts out Ben's forward run. 4 minutes somehow of stoppage time. Wondering where those 4 have come from, but I think we can cope with that. 90 up, 4 to go. Come on, the Bluebirds. Ben Amoun, as I said, unlucky to concede that one, but keeper plays it forward. Alaric Jones does so well, as he has done all afternoon in the air. Surely, but ref was play on. It was almost handball, I thought. Newtown tackling themselves now, so Ben Amoun comes away with it. Great feat by the big man, as he's shown so often since arriving in Pembrokeshire. Jenkins calmly to Jacob Owen. Clips forward. It's aiming for Harris's head, but Amoun now to compete with. It's hotly contested in the corner, but Newtown come away with it. Play it down the line. Greg Walters takes one for the team. Yeah, he's going to pick up a card there. But it was probably the right decision. The home fans, as you can hear, they feel a little bit frustrated with decisions going against them. But I genuinely don't think the refs had a bad game. It's easy to say, I know, a 2-0 up, but perhaps the home team's frustration's been taken out on the officials, but not for me today. I think the ref overall has had a very good game. Credit where it's due. 3.5 minutes to go. Roberts again with a free kick right in front of us. Darkness just looming up in Powys. Floodlights on. Good header, Alaric Jones. Good hook. Greg Walters, who almost finds Ben Fawcett. We could easily be appealing for that one, but we let play wave on here. Keeper out to Roberts. So glad we got that second goal. Otherwise, going into this period, to come away with anything but 3 points would be disappointing now. But 2 goals, you think, with just 2 minutes to go, is surely enough. Number of Newtown supporters heading for the exits. Hopefully, the last time we make our visit to Newtown this season, unless they can turn it around and make top 6 themselves, we will then not be here in league action, certainly, for some time. Thrown down the line, flicked on by Amoon, goes out for a throw-in. 90 seconds remain. Usher punts forward the keeper. Alric Jones is going to be underneath this one. Aaron Williams does well, and Oswell, both experienced strikers, haven't really had much of a chance. We've nullified everything, I feel, in the game. A couple of half chances, and they're two very good strikers, so no mean feat. Great tackle by Ricky Watts, finds Fawcett, 30 yards out, outside, inside, shoots, deflected and safe with Roberts. Excellent tackle, Ricky Watts there. Stopped the Newtown attack and put Fawcett on the front foot. But Roberts comes forward. Last chance saloon by the home side. Clean sheet would be just what Santa wanted and ordered for us. Abruzzese just puts one territory-wise in a perfect position. Keeper has to come out and get it. Good header. Greg Walters puts it straight back down it. Fawcett's got a chance. Keeper's off his line. Oh, Fawcett's tackle. He'll take that. That's okay. It's gone out for a Bluebirds throw with just 20 seconds to go. Just see it out now, bros. Yeah, Alex McKinch, ex-player and manager with Cardiff Met. One of his assistants was former Haverfordwest resident Dave O'Gorman, indeed. And I think Alex McKinch's father, I was told earlier, ex-Cardiff City player as well. Veteran Cymru Premier official. He's done a good job this afternoon. Credit where it's due. And has just blown the full-time whistle for a massive 3 points on the road this afternoon. Absolutely superb. Much to the delight of the travelling Bluebird supporters who, again, hear their full voices on the touchline here. Disappointment for the home side, but 3 points after a 2-0 win here at Montgomery Waters, Latham Park. Absolutely fantastic. Looking ahead then, it's a big few days for the Blues. Our next fixture will soon be upon us. I'm delighted to remind you that we are coming home. The reopening of the Oggy Bridge Meadow on New Year's Day, a 2:30 p.m. kickoff. There's lots going on in and around the ground all day, so build-up will commence from 10:30 in the morning when gates open. I believe there's a number of junior and ladies and girls fixtures on the pitch. But obviously the main event at 2:30, where we face Aberystwyth Town in the West Coast Derby. From behalf of myself and everyone at the club, again, wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you to everyone who has joined us this afternoon. Grateful for the company as we head back home after the final whistle has gone here. Final score, Newtown 0, Haverfordwest County 2. And for the last time in 2024, this is the Bluebirds Nest Live, signing off. Over and out.
Thank you for your support in 2020.